up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Thanks for hanging out on another Gear Thursday. We are going to talk about an entry-level amp. A lot of requests about beginner gear that's still good enough, you know? Like maybe you bought your first tiny little amp to practice on, and now you're ready to step it up, but you can't quite afford a professional amp. So we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna compare the tones, and I wanna hear from you on if you can really hear the tone differences, the sound differences in one of my favorite amps here, especially to go out and gig with. It's the Fender Hot Rod DeVille with two 12-inch speakers. It's a tube amp, it's heavy duty, it's got the real reverb in it, it's luscious sounding, it's bluesy, you can rock with it. With that tasty tone, you actually pay for it. It's around $1,000. So we're gonna play that one first, and then we're gonna plug into this new Fender Champion 40 that I just got, really to make a demo for you guys. So this runs you about $200 brand new. Once again, a lot of these are used on reverb.com and whatnot. Maybe people that gave up guitar. Don't you do that. You promised. It's a solid state amp, so it's not tube. It's actually really light. It's pretty darn loud. Not loud AF, but under the pretty darn category. But yeah, you know, it's got the built-in effects. It's a good amp that's maybe one step beyond super beginner. It's gonna mostly be loud enough for a drummer, but there will be situations where it might not be, depending on how loud your drummer is. So you'll have to figure that one out. But anyway, here we go with the DeVille. We'll play a lot of the same kind of stuff, and let me know if you hear the differences or what you hear. All right, the Champ 40 has a clean channel, just a basic clean channel. And then it's all digital, you know, it's not a tube amp. So it's basically a recreation of what a tube amp would want to sound like. Also with the reverb, it's a digital reverb, but you still get it. So here we go. Same, just clean stuff here with some built-in reverb. right, so now the Champion 40 has built-in effects. So let's just try and get a raunchy overdrive sound just with the amp. Let's mess with that. So we got gain, which is the overall volume. Then you have these different settings, blackface. Let's just go straight to this British. Gain is the amount of overdrive or distortion. So we'll crank that up to like 7. Now let's bring the volume up. Gain down. All right, so that's British. Let's go all the way to metal. Heavy metal with a Strat. All right, so when you compare $1,000 to $200, you do want to be able to feel and hear a noticeable difference, and I do in this room. This is one of my favorite amps, so it's going to be really hard to beat it. But for only $200, even I'm thinking about if I have like a rehearsal instead of lugging out a heavy amp and it's just a rehearsal, I could bring this thing. It's super light, easy to carry around, will get the job done. If you're looking to step up from that beginner level amplifier, I think it's a good way to go. You know, you're never gonna lose money in it. You're always gonna be able to resell a nice entry-level amp like this. So anyway, if there's any gear you'd like to see me cover, please let me know in the comments below while you're down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here to Marty Music. Thanks again for hanging out. Hope to see you real soon.